in Harare's southern suburbs. 3 members of the security services walk down the Chiremba Road with another, in grey, who has just been arrested. He complains about his handcuffs. In response, a plainclothes security agent strikes him in the face. We arrived on the scene a few minutes earlier and recorded this. We've just witnessed a beating in broad daylight on the other side of the road. There was a soldier and at least 1 policeman striking a man with a baton and their fists. And the whole incident was witnessed by a group of people in this outdoor garden centre. But they are petrified. They don't want to talk about it. We've asked them, but they don't want to say a thing. We followed from a distance as the party proceeded down the road. The detainee force-marched, then told to run. Another victim of a brutal crackdown that's seen 650 people arrested and detained. A few minutes later, he's bundled into a transport van, but a policeman pulls him out and administers a beating. And a warning, some may find the following images disturbing. The man in grey has rights under this country's constitution, but they are trashed by people representing the state. Zimbabwe's descent displayed in full just off the Chiremba Road. Beatrice Matetwa is Zimbabwe's top human rights lawyer. And she has been shaken by what she has seen and heard over the past 2 weeks.
All of these things add up to a very clear, orchestrated, subversion of suspects' rights.
Where does the rule of law stand?
Right now, in the past 2 weeks, the rule of law has been trampled on so badly that it is not there.
Doesn't exist.
It does not exist.
And that's a problem for Promise Makwananzi. He's an activist who helped organize protests against the recent fuel hike. Now he's in hiding from the authorities. Were you involved in the protest?
We have to be involved. We're a citizens movement, and part of our role is to coordinate and provide the voice for the voiceless.
However, after 12 days on the run, Mr. Makwananzi has a big decision to make.
My sixth sense is that I must go to the police. Why?
Turn yourself in.
Turning myself into the police in the company of the media, in the company of the lawyers, and everybody sees that I've handed over myself to the police. I think that is an important step in demonstrating that we are actually law-abiding citizens, contrary to the attempt by the government to criminalize us.
The country's president, Emmerson Mnangagwa, has shown his true colours, delivering a Zimbabwe where the majority are afraid. Few here will thank him for it. John Sparks, Sky News in Harare.